The Australian government allocated $91 million to vaccine marketing. Oh, I can't wait to see what they came up with.
A COVID-19 vaccine is your best defence and our only way forward. Now's the time to arm yourself, your family, your friends, your workmates, your community, someone you love. Find out when you can arm yourself and book your vaccination. Go to australia.gov.au.
Sunita, what do you make of Arm Yourself?
Well, I think this is an extraordinary government campaign. Now, we know it's rational wallpaper. Government advertising usually is because, you know, their purpose is not to create offence, not to give the opposition a free kick on any level. But the fact that this even got out the door, I find extraordinary. Not because it's bland, but it doesn't pass a risk test for me. So Arm Yourself is open to ridicule from pro-gun factions. I think it's deeply insensitive to minority and refugee communities that might have lived experience with that phrase. And I think for an anti-vaxxer, to give them a slogan like that where they just have to add one letter to turn it into harm yourself as the message, I think is pretty risky. Now, none of those things eventuated, which is great, but I think it might give you a nod to how risky the other campaigns might have been that they researched, or how off the back foot the government was at the time, reacting to this unfolding Delta very quickly, and they didn't have a deliberate strategy in place for July.
But don't you think this was deliberately ineffective? It was a Clayton's campaign. It's the campaign you do when you don't actually want a campaign. The last thing this government wanted at that time was people going out to get vaccinated because there wasn't enough vaccines. So it was designed to be exactly as effective as it was, which is not very effective.
No, I think it was just awful and poorly done and poorly thought through. I think the best part of the campaign is the line. I know it plays to anti-vaxxers, but I think it's the cleverest part of it. I think the worst part of it is it's meant to be a rally ad without emotion. And you can't rally people with no emotion. And I know, having pitched on a lot of government work over many, many years, it's a formula. And agencies are doing it to make money, and they make a substantially good margin from government business. And the formula is really simple. And if you look at that ad and you think about this formula, they hit it perfectly. Catchy line, arm yourself, visual device, Band-Aids, diversity throughout, and they even used moving forward. I mean, it is classic, ineffectual, wasted money government advertising.